guys, it's Sasha, and today we're going to be doing my art studio tour. So I moved in here in February, and this was right before quarantine started, so once it started I couldn't really get any furniture for quite a while. So it's been a slow burn until now, August, whereas I feel like it's relatively finished up. So that's why I'm doing this tour now. I finally feel like I have enough stuff. There's always more. I want to add more, but I wanted to add more like art from conventions, and since there are none, I feel like I have very little art in my studio space right now, but we'll get there. So here's a view of it all together. This is kind of my entire space, and I'll go through it little by little, but you can see it has a lot of light, has some windows. I have another window right here too, and then I have, it's right next to my kitchen. You can see my little fridge. It's a small apartment, but I found a good nook for it, so I'm happy with it. So the first thing I want to show you is this big shelf right here. I got the shelf itself from, I think, like some home goods store, like maybe Home Depot or something along those lines. I like the metal of it. I liked how it was simple, and I knew I was going to add a lot to it. So let's just get a little closer. Hopefully it'll brighten up. Yeah. So it has, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little nooks here. And they're all kind of different. I tried to keep the pretty stuff on top, the more like useful stuff on the bottom. So I'll go through the motions right here. So the top really doesn't have anything. I didn't know where to put this. It's cute. See this little doll right here? I made this when I was like 15. It was of my OC. It's literally horrifying. It's so super scary. But I think it's a cute little reminder of who I was, I suppose. So here's the second nook. I have a lot of plants. You'll see that throughout this whole kind of tour. I have a couple right here, 1, 2. This one's fake. It's a fake terrarium, but you can see it has a little chikorita in it. Oh God, my hair is everywhere. Another thing that you're gonna see. Everything's good. Oh, it's okay. Everything's fine. Okay. Has a little chikorita, has a little suit sprite in it, a little fake succulent in there. Here's a piece of art by my friend Steven. Here is a DS, a busheen, a couple flowers, or not flowers, I should say, plants. This cute little planter I love. It's from the Animal Crossing, one of the gyroids. It's so cute. I need to find a really small plant to put in it because it's kind of little. I gotta find something that will actually fit. I also have this really gorgeous, you can kind of see, Zelda print back here. A cute little daisy. Okay, next we have this one right here. This also has plants. It has 3. I don't know what this one's called, but this one's like, it's living. Look at it flourishing. Hell yeah. This little tiny one, it's growing, and this was a gerbera plant, and it's slowly growing back. It flowered, and then just had little tiny leaves, so I'm trying to see if maybe it'll flower again afterwards. Then I have this like pin board. I kind of put this up recently, and I still don't have enough to fill everything, but I put up some fun stuff like prints that I got from my friends. I have stickers and little keychains on it, so I have a little bit more room to make up some pretty stuff in there. You can see back here I have a cute little like a watering pail and a print of Animal Crossing. This is what I got from, I think GameStop gave this out when I pre-ordered the Animal Crossing game, so that was fun. We can go down one more, and here I have more of like my packing stuff now. So this is all stuff that I start to use for shipping orders for my online store and kind of setting that up. So you can see I have my little scale here. This is specifically to like weigh really small items, so it's good for weighing in like ounces and stuff like that. And that way I can ship it straight from home rather than having to go to like USPS and have them weigh it there. It takes so long. And here I have some little mini prints. I have stickers in here as well. So that's kind of where I keep it. It's nice and safe in here, and it's easy to find everything I need. Here's business cards. I can show you. Here's one, like that. They're just easy to grab. And then these are the like thank you cards that I put in. So they just have my name on the back of them. And then this is the front. So this comes with like every order, and then I put a business card in there as well. So I kind of have them out easily accessible, so it's easy for me to grab them. In here, I just have more business cards. I have some like small mailers in here, stuff that is like easier to ship. And then going down, the very last one on the ground, it's the ugliest one, but it's got to be done. I have a bunch of prints in here. So these 3 boxes, 1, 2, 3, are filled with prints. They all have stuff in them, and then you can see I have all my like plastic coverings in here. This is what I use to cover my prints before I ship them. I have boxes here filled with like packing stuff, stuff for conventions, which unfortunately I haven't been able to use it all this year. We're not going to talk about that. Little baggies, stuff like that. I have my charms in here too, stuff like that. More mailers in here, tape. And then here I use like please do not bend stickers too. Sometimes they work, I don't know. Over here I have some flat mailers too. They're easily accessible over here. They're easy to grab, so I just go doop, doop. I need to order more. Oof. You can see I have a tripod back here. Moving on from the shelf to the desk area, you can move over. I know it's going to be a little bright, so I'm going to try to focus a little bit on it. Here's like a nice long view of it. There you go. So this is the one side of my desk. This is kind of empty. This is what I use to kind of do all my work. I put everything out here. So I need it relatively open. It can't be super cluttered, so I have it pretty open. I have cute little thingies right here, little plushies. Most of these are gifts, so they're really nice to look at also. It's kind of sweet to like remember the people that you care about. Here's a super cute print that Emily did for me for my birthday. I framed it. It looks really nice in this area. I think it matches the wall pretty well. Over here, I have like stuff that I use kind of often that's readily accessible. So like tape, I have like a little stamp thing here. Stapler. This one has washi tape in it, which is nice. And then this one has a lot of like pencils and like drawing equipment that I could take on the go, or I can leave it here. Over here is like super duper accessible stuff like, oh, I need to go, I don't know, sign a document. I don't know, find a pen in here. How funny would it be if there's no pen? wait, okay. Here's a pen, I swear. TD Bank coming clutch. But like usually I use it for scissors or the box cutter. That's like the stuff that I grab the most. A little lip balm because we don't want to be dry. Here's my bullet journal. I use it a lot less now that we haven't like really gone out at all during the quarantine. I feel like I use it a lot more to schedule my convention stuff and making sure that everything fit together in the planner, but I mean, it's alright, we'll get there. I made it super cute. Used a lot of stickers from a lot of my friends and stuff like that. Lots of like pictures, I don't know. Let's see, like a lot of this stuff was like, oh look, Anime Central is going to be there. Not anymore. So over here I just have a little bit of a nook. It's kind of messy, but I have some cute little statues. Here's one of Rem and here's one of Bakugo. I got these at different conventions. There's a lot of like my notepads. I use them a lot for like taking really quick notes when I'm trying to remember something, maybe like a phone number or like doing a task list. Something along those lines. This is the area where I would grab that. Here's like my printing area. So I kind of have everything here in this like tiny little corner. So I have my Epson printer. It's what is it? The Epson WF Workforce 7610. So it's a scanner and a printer. And what I like about it is that it also has this back area right here where you can feed paper. So I can feed printer paper or whatever I want in there. I use some high quality sticker paper to do my stickers with this. It's like a vinyl, so I do them one by one and I can feed them through and it's nice and safe and doesn't get like choppy, if that makes sense. Over here I store all my paper right on the left. Try to keep it as neat as possible, but it's a little rough anyway. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It also is a scanning unit, but I don't use the scanner nearly as much, which is why you'll see like I have my plants here. I don't really open it. And they get a good amount of sun here too, so they look nice. Here's my little Togepi. She's not always sitting there, but she's kind of cute. Look at her. Oh, won't focus. She looks so ominous. There she is, Angel. So here I can get into the desk area. This is my whole setup. So I have my monitor here. I have my Cintiq here. This is, I think, the 24-inch Cintiq. I have this super old keyboard, but you know, it does the job. I'm happy with it. Tiny little Bluetooth keyboard, my headphones, which I usually use for stream. I have another separate keyboard over here just in case I need it, and another pair of headphones in case I don't feel like wearing these, or maybe they're not charged, I don't know. Right here is my microphone. This is what I use to stream. Usually it's a little bit more out of the way, but it's not too bad. This is the blue snowball, I believe, and it's by far the most inconvenient thing because this cord is so short. You'll see my cord management is not it's not the best, but we're here. We're doing our best. And I think once I moved it to the left, it's a lot easier. Here's my lovely Cintiq. I draw on this almost every single day. It's so useful. I have my pen over here. I just have, yay. That's what I do. I also have this cleaner here. I like make this a tiny bit damp and I can like towel it off. You can see there's a little bit of dots on it already. I tend to use the right side of the monitor a lot more, so the left side kind of gets really dusty by comparison. So I need to clean it off every once in a while. And then I just have this monitor here. It needs to be a little bit higher to not be hidden by the Cintiq, so I have it on this ugly box. So maybe I'll find a better stand for that eventually. Over here I have my webcam on a tripod, so it's easy to use. It's easy to maneuver if I want it taller or shorter or anything like that. This is pretty basic stuff. I actually use this really dumb little chamomile box as a cover for it usually. I took it off because it doesn't look very pretty, but like my mom cut it for me the one time and I can't seem to part with it. There's for some reason I'm sentimental over this damn chamomile box. Anyway, I have two of these ring lights also. They're super useful. So this one right here is a little bit bigger, and then teeny tiny one over here. You can see a Gudetama is inside it too. It's really cute. But these are the ones that I always use for stream. They help the lighting a lot. It would be super dark without them. I have this fake plant, this cute little art from Hikala, and then like a little area over here where I have some clips. Look at him, he's so cute. Blathers, my angel. You're so cute. So going into here, I have just one shelf. I got this desk from IKEA, so, or not shelf, I should say, drawer set, right? So this is like the area where I kind of hold all of my paper. I hide a lot of stuff over here off to the side, so I have like my cutting mat over here. It fits really well. I have some of my longer, bigger items like the rulers and stuff like that. A bunch of different drawing papers are over here on the side. And in here, I have them kind of separated by, I don't know, themes, I guess? So this top one is a lot of like notebook stuff, tons of like paper. I have my little almost scrapbooking thing here. It has a bunch of like cute little stickers and stuff like that I use for my bullet journal. In here, nothing too crazy and interesting. Then I have here, this is like my electronics section, so you can see I usually hold my camera in here. I have my old Wacom Bamboo fun tablet, stuff like that. Lots of like dongles. Guess I could have some, like a selfie stick in here. And this one, I think. So here's like my art ones that are a little bit bigger. This, I separated them into like wet and dry media. I thought that made the most sense, but as I got more stuff, it kind of didn't work. So this is a lot of paints. I have watercolors in here. I have ink. You can see I have watercolor pencils in here. I think this is holding a bunch of like acrylic paint and stuff like that, but I don't know how glue fits into this. I guess it's like also wet. I don't, yeah. So this one, by comparison, should be the dry mediums. So it's a bunch of like pencils, you can see. Pencils. I have some markers in here, more markers, colored pencils back here, more markers, I don't know. Except this. I bought this for like one gift and now I don't know what to do with it. It's a lot of air dry clay. Who knows? Maybe I'll make Squidward's Bold and Brash. And honestly, this last one, I can't remember what's in it. I don't use this one that, what the Anyway, so under here I have my PC area, and we're not gonna talk about that. Cable management is a hard miss here. Anyway, so I have my PC right here, and then this is where I just kind of store some of my boxes. I store receipts here, some like pay stubs, I don't know. Have my cute little guillotine cutter thing here. I use this a lot for like when I need to cut prints and stuff like that. It's really useful. I just like pull it straight out and cut it on the ground, and then be good to go. So yeah, this is my overall space. This is where I stream. This is where I make my artwork, do all my fun stuff here, watch videos, play games, I don't know. It came a long way since the beginning. I really like that I made this L shape here. I think this shape is really useful because I have a lot of desk area that way. The first thing that I was worried about when making this area is that I wouldn't have any room to draw because my Cintiq is so big. It kind of takes up all the space here. There's really nowhere to actually do stuff. So I added this one, and I think this kind of makes it super easy to kind of use. I also like that it's really by the window. I can see the sunset here. We're super high up, so it's always really pretty. The raindrops here are super nice too, so I like that a lot. I mean, the parking lot's not super pretty, but it's fine when I'm sitting down. I got these guys over here. They're like one of my favorite additions, these cute little plants. And then all my real plants are my favorite also, but I can't really see them when I'm drawing. So that's about it for my apartment tour. That's all I have so far, but let me know if you like it. Let me know if there's any questions that you have. I'd love to answer them, whether it's about my PC or my streaming setup or like, I don't know, my art stuff. Please let me know. I'd be happy to answer you guys. But if you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and I can't wait to make more videos for you guys. Other than that, you can see me on Twitch on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I stream art, so you guys can see my process there, and we can talk as well. So yeah, that's about it for today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye! So ready? This camera follows my face everywhere I go. Watch this. Boom! 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 Ba! Wow! See you next time. Bye!